Sometimes I wonder, is the sun made out of cheese? They always say the moon was, but I really think it's the sun. I look at it sometimes and I get blind. They say the sun's light is supposed to shine hope on people, but that's the thing I just made up just now. Might controls everything, and without strength, you cannot control anything. So, you can't. No, what the?
We're gonna make you feel like a pig.
Huh? Hey guys, what's up? This is do you mind? Hey guys, what's up? This is Carback, and today, welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase. It has been a while, for me at least, that I have not done one. But today's mod showcase, today we are going to be reviewing the Tokyo Ghoul mod. Now, if you guys don't know, that is another anime or enemy or whatever. I'm not going to do that same thing again. But anyways, yeah, there's another anime mod that I decided to review today. Apparently you guys are digging the anime mods, not to mention you guys are digging the mod showcases in general, so I decided to do, I believe, 2 mod showcases this week, and then next week we're gonna do a full mod whatever fest. But as you can see, we are recording in a new mod studio or show area, and today it's a good day, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is very good today. I wanted to test something before we actually start this off, since you're making a lot of snow in the place. I was wondering if you can actually go in here. So if you don't mind, so on to the actual mod. Now, what is Tokyo Ghoul? Tokyo Ghoul is an anime that was, I believe, it's actually really popular right now. Everybody's talking about this new show and stuff. You know how the media goes and all that stuff, and yeah. But anyways, so there's a mod for it now, and I was actually kind of surprised that there was a mod for it, because I never really, I tried looking this up before, I believe 5 weeks ago, or maybe it was last month, and I could not find any results for a mod of this. But I looked it up today, and I found out there was a Tokyo Ghoul mod, and I decided to review it. Now, this mod is in 1.7.10. It is currently, for me, I feel like it's still in development, because there are some 3D models, and then there's some 2D models, so I feel like the weapons and armor, or not the armor, the weapons they're in 2D, but I think it'd be better if it was in 3D. So I figure that if they could make this 3D, it would be a hell of a lot cooler. But it is cool already itself, don't get me wrong, but you know what, let's just show you all the stuff. So let's go on to, we're gonna start with the weapon. So this is the most important item in the game, which is coffee. You can drink this. Oh, let me just, boom. You can drink this, and yeah, you can make coffee by adding sugar, cocoa beans, and wait, isn't this hot chocolate instead of coffee? And also, yeah, I also should have put the item names here, but don't worry, we'll get them on the way down through all the other items in here. I was actually really lucky to get all the items, crafting recipes. Like, I felt like I didn't have enough space for everything, but I did. So yeah. Coffee, or tasse de cafe, or it literally just says coffee. It's just coffee. All right, so that's coffee. Now we're gonna go on to the first weapon of our. Now, if I pronounce this wrong, please do not crucify me. We are going to, what is this? Well, this is a Quinque Espada Chino Hara. Okay. By the way, I do watch the show though, so I do know what I know stuff. All right, so. To make this weapon, I believe this belongs to one of the people in the show. That's the one thing I don't remember. Great. So this requires an organ of a ghoul. I'm assuming that's what it says. 2 iron ingots, a briefcase, and I actually don't know what this is. All right, the stick, and boom, you get all the. I'm gonna call you Reforzato, or I'm just gonna call you an organ. One of the organ number 2, because there's other organs in this, and yeah. The next item we have here is another Quinque Espada Akira, which I'm assuming it looks like a snake or whip. It's a whip. It's a whip. See, look, it would be cooler if it was like a 3D model. I don't think this. It looks like no, this is 2D. This is 2D. If this was a 3D model, God, please, mod makers, make this a 3D model. But it requires a briefcase, organ of a ghoul, iron ingot, and stick, and you get yourself the Quinque whip. So the next thing we got here is the Quinque Espada Amon Why is there a number? Whatever. 1. Oh yeah, because he has multiple. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So this requires an organ, briefcase, iron ingot, and stick. By the way, I will to get the briefcase. Let me just show you guys down here. If you want to get the what'd you do? Okay. So I think that's how I had it before. I had to like respawn all of them in because I forgot my Minecraft was on peaceful. So these or most of them, I will show you guys all the rest of the mobs in this mod. But to get the suitcase, you have to kill one of these guys, which they have the briefcase hanging out. Let me look for him. I think it's somewhere here. Crap. There. This guy with the briefcase, you kill him or kill one of those guys with the briefcases, and you will get that silver briefcase. However, this briefcase is special, which I will go into later on. So you guys stay there. Don't kill each other. I'll be back. That's how you get the briefcase. This, you kill a ghoul, which is pretty explanatory itself already. So on to the next item we have here is the on 2 weapon, which it looks like just a big black sword, which looks like an ice cream cone. So you need an organ number 2 or the Rifozada, and the iron ingot, and the briefcase, and the stick, and you will make this. I'm not gonna say that again. Well, actually not. Kanaky Espada Amon. I feel like this is also in Spanish. I don't know. I think it's the Espada part, but I'm just being stupid. Or just racist. I don't know. I'm not being racist. Anyway, so the next item we have here is the Kanaky Espada Amon 3, which is another of his items, which is requires a briefcase, iron ingot, Kakuja organ, and an organ of a ghoul, and a stick, and you will get that. This is actually really cool. Make this 3D, please. This will be really cool. Next item we have here is the Kanaky Arima, which this is yeah, I think it's the strongest out of all of them. It's the strongest. Okay, so this is the Espada Kanaky Arima, and this requires his Kanaky Arima briefcase, which is black and with yellow corners on the side, and organ Kakuja, and a block of diamond, which this is actually a pretty expensive crafting item, so worth it if you guys get it for other uses, which I'd okay. The next thing we have here is the Kanaky Espada okay, I'm sorry, I cannot say that. I'll just say Kanaky. So to craft this, you would need an organ, briefcase, organ number 2, stick, and iron ingot, and you would get the purple Kanaky. Alright, so the next thing we have here, which actually, I like the color of this. It's actually really nice, like a fat lightsaber kind of. But this is the Kanaky Espada Cardio, and this has, well, you need an iron ingot, organ number 1, organ number 2, briefcase, and a stick. Sorry if I'm like kind of brain farting a lot today. It's really hot in New York for some reason, and it's supposed to be near winter, which is really weird, but I don't know. The heaters are not on. That's all I know. But anyways, besides my real life crap, the next thing we have here is the Kanaky Espada Suzuya. That sounds like a car. All right. To make it, you need a briefcase, iron ingot, stick, and organ number 2 and 1 in this order, and you get this thingy. How much damage do you do? You do 10. All right. Well, all right. So to make this, what is it called? Kanaky Akachiwa. To make the Kanaky Akachiwa, you would need a crystal. I'm assuming that says crystallized explosives or crystal explosives. Gold ingot, 2 gold ingots like this, briefcase, 2 string, and organ number 2 or Refor Zazo, whichever you want to call it, and you would get this, which actually looks pretty. I wonder what damage is on this, because I'm gonna keep this. So this is the Kanaky Espada Sasaki. Now to make this, you would need a Kakuja organ number 1, organ number 2, iron ingot, briefcase, and you would get this. And on to the last weapon of this little mod. By the way, there are other items. I think I have all of them here. I should have all the items reviewed, so that's good. So this is the last item last weapon in the Tokyo Ghoul mod, which is the Kanaky Espada Koryo 2, and this looks like a spiky sword mixed with the lightsaber kind of. And this does a damage of 10, but to make it, you will need a redstone block, organ number 1, organ number 2, briefcase, and stick. I almost messed that up. Okay, maybe I would mess it up. But yeah, that's how you make this. Alright, now we can go on to defense, because, you know, when you're fighting ghouls, you're gonna need defense. The first item we have here is the organ Kakuja. Now, to make this, you would need organ number 2, or the Reforzado, and you will need to make it in a plus shape crafting thingy, and you can get this. I'm assuming this is like the strongest material for the, in the entire mod, like the strongest material out of all of it, because this is the basic one, this is the second one, and then this is like the final evolution. And to get this, I believe you have to kill, where are you guys? What the why the fuck do you guys keep despawning? I'm assuming you have to kill him, which is Kanaky Kakuja, and he looks like okay, he looks constipated, and he looks like the poop, that purple thing looks like poop, and it's coming out of his butt. And on to the next thing over here on the other side of the board is the rabbit mask. Now, to make this, or the Toka helmet, which looks like a mask. So, helmet. Oh, crap. I got speed. And on to the other stuff, which I'm going to see if I can actually speed run through this. Okay, so the next thing we have here is the, what is this? Another helmet, which is the Ayatollah Helmet. And, ooh, actually, wait. Oh, that's cool. It's a face mask. Or it looks like a mustache or something. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. All right. So to make this, you would need the Reforzado, 4 of them, and 1 iron ingot, and you will make the Shut up. You will make the Tatara helmet. The main one you guys really want to know how to make is the cup of coffee. We need to learn how to make a cup to hold the coffee. Now, to make the cup, you would need 3 quarts in the shape of this, and you will get yourself. What the fuck? It's supposed to be cup. Alright, so on to the next thing we have here is the Kanaky mask, which you guys are going to want to learn how to make, because you're all fans of that and stuff, and I'm a fan of it too, so we all be fans. We all, you know, I'll put this fucking mask on. Screw that mask. Yeah! I got night vision. That's cool. Alright, so to make the mask, you would need 5 leather in this shape, and 1 organ of a ghoul, and you will make the mask. Why do organs have to be... That's kind of weird. Alright, so on to the next item we have here is the Ayatollah Helmet, which, what do you look like? You look like the red one. You're just black. See, it looks like this, but it's just black. Look at that. But yeah. So to make this, you would need 5 nether brick and 1 organ of a ghoul, and you will make yourself the Ayatollah Helmet. On to the next one over here, which is a green looking mask, and it says Mascara de Nitschke Helmet. And to make this, you will need 4 green, cactus green stuff, essence. And then you will need 1 emerald and 1 ghoul organ, and you will make the mask. Next item we have here, or the last item here, which I just realized that apparently the armor I did not put into the crafting thing, because I did not have any space. So that will be on the forum page for you guys, or I will try to post the crafting recipes up here. Hopefully I don't forget, because if I forget I'm gonna be sad. But anyways, so on to the last mask here, which is we have the Noro helmet, which looks like a giant eye or mouth. I don't know. Let me look at this. Oh, it's a mouth. Give me a kiss. So to make the normal helmet, you will need 4 quartz shards, 1 emerald, and 1 Reforzado, and you will get yourself the Noro helmet. The first one we have here is Kanaky. He is the one-eyed ghoul, and he has the weird-looking octopus tentacles trying to kill people, and his hair is white. How you doing, sir? You know, you want to let out? You want out? You know, you seem pretty cool. If I just, you know. Oh, oi. This is Toka. She is one of the other mobs, or a full ghoul in the show, and she has wing-like, Quinke. Yeah. And she, I think, does she fight? Let me see. Is she gonna kill me? You're gonna hurt me? Slash heal. Shit, I don't have. Fuck. Hold on. Give me a second. I don't want you to kill me, so I'm gonna put this on. Okay. So. You're not gonna hurt me, are you? You'll treat me nicely? Ah, okay, you're mean. And the next one we have here is Nitschke, which she has a snake-like, what the fuck? You also hurt me. We have here Use Amon and get out. Our army is apparently stronger than Amon here, which he's an asshole and keeps hitting me. And yeah, so they're the people that are trying to kill the ghouls and make sure that they don't kill more people. And yeah, they're also very, very strong. And this we have here is, hey, you. Hey, okay, listen, I don't like you guys hitting me anymore. This is Rize. She's the one who actually turns this guy, Kanaky, into a ghoul. Sort of. Her organs get transplanted into him, and then he becomes very angry and turns his face like this. Not exactly, but that's not how the story goes. Just watch the show, and yeah. So well, guys, that was the Tokyo Ghoul mod. If you guys like what you saw here today, make sure to leave a like and comment down below which other mods you would like to see next in a mod showcase. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe as always. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!